Well, you pointed out that I forget what type of energy you called it, but the more conventional energy, natural gas and others that you talked about, were affected by the cold. Just like, initially certain people, maybe the governor, maybe, people that aren't big Green New Deal proponents said, well, the windmills froze and the sun went down or went away. So you didn't have solar or wind. That wasn't true. But because we now know that the conventional stuff was affected by the cold as well. But what about renewables and the future that we're looking at? Will we be ready for adverse weather events if we're much more dependent on this new age renewable energy?
Of course we will. And the thing is, what grid reliability requires that you understand the resources that you have and you design a system to suit them. And our problem is we designed the grid and the generation of today to fit Ozzie and Harriet weather of the past. But we are facing Mad Max in terms of weather conditions. We are already there, and issues associated with climate change are making extreme weather of every kind. Winter storms, summer heat waves, droughts, floods, hurricanes, everything imaginable is getting worse and more frequent because of climate change. And what that means is we need to design the electric system in a way that suits the resources that are now more cost effective, which is wind and solar. We can't do it overnight, and we don't need to do it overnight, but we need to do it quickly. And one of the most important things we can do to make that system work is start changing the way we don't need to shut down nuclear and gas thermal plants overnight, but we sure do need to winterize them better. We also need to rethink the way we do. We need way more energy storage distributed and supporting wind and solar. We need infinitely better energy efficiency, starting as an equity issue with low income and multifamily housing, because they're the ones who we seem to keep taking the brunt of rotating outages on either the summer or winter. And we can make a grid much more stable with more efficiency.
But, I mean, there have been cold spells before in Texas. This was similar to one, back at, how long ago was it? About 35 years ago, right? I mean, it's
2011.
What about
but the point is
1990 as well. So, I mean, it's a kind of a big leap to go to.
But we obviously didn't learn the lessons. We did not implement all of the lessons like winterization.
We didn't hear about a polar vortex. Used to just be cold air from the Arctic. Now it's a polar vortex caused by the warming. So I need to see the peer-reviewed science on the warming causing the cold. Anyway, Allison.
So do I. But the point is
the atmosphere is
the weather, every kind of weather is getting worse. Right. And so we need to plan. We need to plan a system that suits much more kinds of really horrible weather. And part of improving reliability in a different system is more transmission. Thank you. Bye.
Okay. Thank you, Allison. We appreciate it. Becky.